My favorite school was a very great school in Manhattan called PS6. And PS6 had some wonderful ways of educating us. They took us to meet the great elders of the time. They took us to meet people who would, people of extraordinary wisdom who would talk to children. And so it happened that my teacher, Miss Riley, said, "Children, today we're going to meet Helen Keller." And she read to us from that wonderful place where Helen says in her autobiography that for the first 6 years of my life, I had no concepts whatsoever. I was locked up in this mute flesh. I could not reach out. And my teacher, Miss Sullivan, tried in vain to help me associate these hand tappings with objects. I couldn't get it. And finally, she pulled me over to the ivy-covered pump house. And into one hand, she pumped a cool, clear something. And in the other, she tapped out W-A-T-E-R, W-A-T-E-R. And Helen writes, "I stood still, my whole body rapt. Suddenly I knew what that meant, what teacher was tapping in my hand. That word water dropped into my mind like the sun in a frozen winter world. And I learned the name of over 30 things before the end of that day." And she said it was my mental awakening. And she went on to become one of the greatest, what should we say, midwives of souls, evocateurs, helpers of the disadvantaged.